G'day guys, Ethan here from Caravan HQ. Today I'm down at our Royal Flair dealership down in Epping, attached to the cutting edge Royal Flair Factory. We've got my best mate here with Billy, and we're just going to talk about what makes a Royal Flair special. Billy?
Hello Ethan, how you going mate?
So Billy, second oldest manufacturer in Australia. So you do have years and years of experience. How have you applied that into building these vans?
Well, that's where the knowledge comes from, Ethan. We have, for so many years building caravans, you find out from your consumers exactly what the consumer wants.
What's next for Royal Flair?
We've brought out a new model out. So the new model is the Royal Flair Eco, mate.
So constantly improving the product. I'm sure you're also constantly improving your manufacturing techniques. Would you mind giving us a look?
Yeah, no worries, let's go. Well, Ethan, this is our family Flair chassis that we have. It is leaf springs. Also, what you can do is we can put control rod and suspension on there too. So basically what we're doing is this is the EEC. Yep. That we actually adapted together with saddle clips. So that way it's actually, and then you can see the amount of silicone that's on our wheel box and everything else. Once we've got this there, we flex it, we wipe it down with Prepsol, then we put the floor on.
Fantastic.
We do have a one-piece sort of wall, but what we make it is in a jigsaw puzzle. Yep. Right across, we CNC it, you run all your wires through.
What's the benefit?
The benefit is you don't have staples all over the place.
Okay.
And we can do it out of marine ply too. Yep. So it's water resistance too. And we do it for lightweight so we can get the weight off the van too. Furniture, Heath, we use a 16mm. We don't do them out of a carcass. We're actually doing traditional where we make our frames the whole lot together as one. The drawer slides that we have, your drawers, is all one piece. So basically you're not going to have your drawers vibrating and everything else when these are sitting loose.
So they're all held together by cam locks too by the looks of it, rather than just staples.
This is where we do all that furniture, this is where it starts. So it comes like a little carcass like that, and then we cam lock it all together. And then once it's cam locked and put together in there, we've got the plastics going on. The plastic goes on there, and then from there we build the furniture and put it together over there.
Fantastic.
As you can see here, this is the Eco Mate now that we've going on. What we've designed is, underneath is the truss chassis that we put on. Okay. Beauty about the truss, it is a fat floor. We don't have any wheel arches whatsoever like you've seen before. Yep. It is a lot lighter than a galvanised chassis, but the strength is a lot more durable too. Okay. So as you can see, the EnerDrive system, what we've done now is we've actually put a 60 amp charger on it. We've got our 40 amp DC to DC charge, and then what we've done is we've put two MPPTs in there. So the solar will actually run for the MPPTs, and then we've got two 300 amp hour lithium batteries. Wow. What we've done is, this is how the solar panels hang out. Yep. So basically you've got one in front of it, yep, and then that just comes underneath the other top of the solar panel. Now if we use the system like this, we can put another 8 panels. Another 2 panels on top on either side, gives us 4, gives us 8 panels. Wow. Basically, so there's a lot of people that you see and they tell you that they stay under shade and most of their solar panels under shade. Yep. So this way you get more of a width. That's really just taking consumer feedback. Exactly right. So as we come along here is basically where we finish off a van, most majority of the work. And then once we come out of the factory here is where we do the quality check, go through all the plumbing, go through all the electrical, make sure everything works in a van. Nicole does all our quality control. She's been in the industry for a lot of years. And there's my 3rd generation over here, working hard. Once we get to this stage there, then from here we bring it to the same side of the factory here, where we weigh the van, make sure all the weights are right. Once we weigh it, we bring it in a wash bay there. We water pressure it, test it out there. Once you add water into it, that's when you find if you've got any leaks or anything else. Yeah, wow. And the most important is if you find a leak in the shower or something like that, we can fix it here. So this is where we go through all that work, get it all done there, and then once it's done, 100% right. Fantastic. So what I explained to you before with the stone guard on the front, as you can see, it's a polyurethane plastic where we get it sprayed, and that way it eliminates your stain chips and everything else scratch. When we spray the sheet, it actually stiffens it up. Wow. So we've gone 1200 on top, across the board. We've done the toolbox and also the A-frame too. You're always innovating something, aren't you? You need to, Ethan. That's what people want. Yeah, you need to innovate all the time. All right, mate. Thank you. All right, Ethan. Thank you very much for coming. Thanks for having us, Billy. Not a problem, mate.